Hey everyone, Mad Hatter here again. Um, Yesterday I had made a video and it was supposed to have been update 12, but somebody in one of my groups that I'm in pointed out that, and they said, "Hey, how come you left the little pip of a screen down the right hand corner, bottom right hand corner?" And I was like, you know, I was trying to show something on the big screen, but when I went back to watch it, I noticed that trying to see something on a little, on a little screen on your monitor, it does make it a little bit harder to see, and I should have just left it a big screen. Well, not, I mean, the window for my video software, and I did. So I am remaking the video. The window is larger, so everything should be a little easier to see. But before we get started, um, please hit that subscribe button, uh, leave a like, ring my bell, and leave a comment. Just clue me in on how I'm doing. I'm still a beginner, so I'm doing the best that I can. So, what I had in the update yesterday, and it was supposed to have been update 12, was what I did, or rather, how I cut the shielding out for my Pickguard, what I did um, with that. Also, my tone knob and my potentiometer. So, let's get down to it. All I did with the shielding was I took the pickguard and I laid it down on the back of the shield, just like that. And then I took, let me move this because the light's shining in that. Oh, wrong way. There we are. And I just took a pin and I drew an outline of the pickguard. All right. And then I just cut off a hunk, as you can see here. I just cut off a hunk and left a little strip here so it'd make it easier to grab for the next, whatever you're cutting out or whatever. So you can see there's like a little strip of paper right there. So I just cut it out so it'd make it a little easier to handle. And then I cut around the outline of the pick guard where I drew the line at with a pencil. So I left when I cut around that line, there was like, just a little edge that would hang over the side of the pit guard. So when I cut around that, it did. And then I took, this is the back of this shielding. So I had to take my thumb, I had a nail at the time, my thumbnail, and I had to pick at one of the corners. Couldn't do it from the side very good. I had to pick at one of the corners and then pull it away. And then I had the pick guard upside down and matched up the edges with the pick guard, or with, just matched up the edges and laid it down flat. And it fit pretty much perfectly. And then I took my utility knife. right here, and use the tip of the blade to cut out the holes from the back, not the front, but the back, and just cut out the hole for my potentiometer and this screw hole and this screw hole. And then for, to make the holes I didn't cut out, because that's all sticky in there. All right. It looks kind of distressed, if you can see that. See, it's got like little bumps in it and stuff. But I took the shavings because after I put the shielding on, I took my utility knife and with a tip, I trimmed the excess that was hanging off, no matter how little. I trimmed that off the edges all the way around. And I saved a pile of it right here. And I pushed. I'll even do a demonstrate. I took it and I set it like right below this hole. And then I pushed down, I pressed down. And it would leave indentations, if you can see them. Not very well. It left indentations in the material. So that's one way. And then since I said they're still sticky, I'm gonna throw some crap in there, like maybe cigarette ashes, um, something like that, and kind of give the cigarette ash and maybe break out the good old liquid stain here. It's a vintage amber, and mix that with the cigarette ash, or put the cigarette ash in first, and then take a drop of the liquid stain and kind of mix it around a little bit and dab it. That might do it too. So I don't know, but that's how I did the Pickguard. Now, what I did, almost forgot something. There was a hole that I forgot to drill. This one right here. Now, in a picture, let's see if I can bring it up here. I'm still learning how to use this. Oops, that was wrong. And uh-oh. Oh no, I can't do it while it's recording. Ooh. Okay, well, maybe I can pull it up on my phone. Ay, ay, ay. Uh, uh, Sorry about this, guys. Here it is right here. That's not gonna work. Oh crap! I don't even know if you can see that. Uh, you can't. Okay, this is what you guys do. I went to. I didn't go there, but there's a picture of the Frankenstrat when it was at the Met in New York, and this screw hole right here, I couldn't tell when I looked at the picture if the hole was oversized or the screw head was smaller than the screw head that was down here. And I couldn't tell by looking at that particular picture um, when the Frankenstrat was at the Met in New York. So the screw in the picture was fitting in the hole kind of like, oh, let's see here. I can't even see that very well. Can't even see that very well. Anyway, um, the head of the screw looked like it was buried. If you look at uh, your pick guard, the head of the screw, the bottom right hand portion of the screw was kind of buried, and you really can't tell there. Or there, well, maybe right there. Okay, see, it's not buried now, but now it's buried. So if you're looking at your pick guard like this, and the bottom, my right, and the bottom right portion of the screw is kind of buried, and the top left portion of the screw is kind of lifted out of the hole. So the screw went in at an angle, I'm thinking. So yes, I forgot to drill that, so I had to make that. And the bottom screw fits perfectly. So that kind of told me that the other screw hole was oversized. And it wasn't the screw. But anyway, okay, that aside, tone knob and potentiometer. Excuse me, I had to get a drink of water. These had to be adjusted because the shaft on the potentiometer is a 1/4 inch smooth. The potentiometer is a Eddie Van Halen 500K low friction. And those particular potentiometers come with a 1/4 inch shaft. Unfortunately, if you get your tone knobs from a lot of music stores and stuff like that, a lot of tone knobs are going to come um, gnarled, or yeah, have the knurl in them. Okay, this tone knob didn't have a knurl. And in order for a tone knob, I guess, I don't know if they're universal, but the shaft on the Eddie Van Halen potentiometer is not knurled. It's not a split knurl. A split knurl, I believe, are smaller. I don't know what size, but they are smaller than a 1/4 inch, which meant that this tone knob, if it was a split knurl, would have fit, most likely. So, the inside of this tone knob was a lot smaller than it is now. I had to take my rotary tool and grind out a pretty good portion of that to make it fit. The other thing I had to do in order to kind of like speed up the process was I took my um, rotary tool. Oops. Yeah. Oh, that was good. Bloopers on reel today. But anyway, I took my rotary tool and I ground off some of the shaft here, and that took away some. I wasn't worried about the shine or anything like that, but it did make it a little bit rougher. But it also made it a little bit smaller. So now, since I ground the, I'm gonna say that the shaft is not that much smaller than a 1/4 inch, but I'm gonna also say that the hole here in the knob is it's probably around a 1/4 inch. I'm not gonna say that, but it fits snug on there, and there, it pops off like that. But it took a little bit of pressure or tension to pull it off. So it fits. And it fit. I tried it on the here, let me demonstrate this for you. Let me take this nut off here. Okay, there's the washer. Now, the potentiometer fits perfectly. So, if I can get my fingernail underneath there. Well, there we are. All right. So there's a potentiometer. It's on. Front, and back. All right. Here's the knob on the potentiometer. Does it set a little high? Yes, it does. I don't know why, but the knob is still, it's snug, it's on there, it's smooth, no clicks that I can hear. And I'm pretty happy with that. The tone knob is all, I mean, I'm not going to say it's perfect, but I think the tone knob is almost dead on. Maybe a little low, but hey, this is my guitar. I eyeballed it almost, and well, not almost. I did eyeball it, and I'm happy. I'm happy with it. This is going to be one heck of a build. I mean, I know it's slow. I'm sorry for that, and I'm sorry for all of the uh, updates and stuff. I know some of them are small, some are bigger. This is not done yet. I may upload another video tonight on the finished product. So I have a friend that she smokes, and I'm going to ask her if she can save the ashes from her next couple cigarettes or something like that so I can sprinkle some love on this Pickguard. So, tell you what, we may see you again here in a little while. Thank you for watching, and you guys have a great night. Take it easy, and see you later. Bye.